I wanted to walk you through how I transition from one 90-day planner into a brand new one. So if you have purchased this off Amazon, there's not a lot of explanation on there. That's why I put together these videos. So you're gonna start, obviously, just read the instructions first. That's super helpful because I have walked through each section. I thought that a video would be really helpful though, just to see kind of how I do it. So again, I always start out with my 90-day goals, and those are all SMART goals. So I've got 4 different goals that I want to accomplish this quarter. And whatever I don't accomplish in this journal, then I'm gonna move forward to this new journal. Now, you'll see here, there's some yellow here. Now that's just my personal preference. Anytime I accomplish something fully, I mean, it's all the way done, it gets a yellow line. And I do that during the week too. Like if you'll see in my, so here's the weekly planner. You can see there's a lot of yellowed out there. That means that that's completely done. No need to repeat back. We're all done that. But when you start out, you want to really figure out your SMART goals. And yes, each one of those is in that SMART goal strategy. That's all outlined at the beginning of the book. Then what you want to do is move into reading about week 1. So the key for this, I've put 100+ living principles in every chapter. So out of the 13 weeks that you're working through this, you'll have a reflection point. So we're really going to focus on one of the prime principles in 100+ living so we don't lose our focus. I find, at least my personality, super type A, really organized. I want to make sure I cross every T, dot every I. The challenge is I tend to lose the bigger picture. So this, keeps the joy in it. It keeps the relationship side of it. It keeps it, so I'm not sacrificing my relationships, my attitude, my heart space, because I'm so focused on the getting things done part. Now, you might be completely the opposite. You might be a lot more gregarious and a lot more social. Well, your challenge is going to be to stay in the details so you do actually accomplish those great and amazing things that you want to in your life. So really, this first video is just get your 90-day goals down, read through all the instructions at the beginning of the planner. And I also do want to make sure that people realize that this is not just things I've came up with. This is out of probably 5 or 6 different coaching programs that I've taken over my 30 years of developing as a professional. I have to give a big kudos out to Dan Sullivan. He's been in the coaching world for 50+ years. He's the strategic coach. The challenge is it's tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to work with this guy every year, because he really is just kind of like with the Fortune 100 companies now. So he is way elevated beyond what I could ever put into this. But, so this is out of that level of coaching. I've put literally anywhere from 10 to 12 grand a year just investing and getting great ideas from these guys. So a strategic coach, a lot of the guts out of this is from the strategic coach. There's another professional development in chiropractic that talked a lot about the 90-day goals. Again, that's all in Dan Sullivan stuff. So know that you're getting world-class information. But what I found is I never could find everything in one place. So this is my journal. These are my dreams to goals. These are my daily to-dos. Now, I do also carry around, I got this from John Maxwell, I carry around a yellow legal pad because sometimes there's just information I need to jot down. I don't have my computer, or I don't want to be in my computer because I'm in that all day, and I don't want to mess up my planner. So I'll maybe just jot down some things. So like a lot of times, if I'm going through a set of x-rays for a patient, I'll actually write down their specific posture-based exercises before I transfer that into my clinic software. So just things like that that I don't want to have in my journal. The last thing too is I will take a sticker and I will write, so this is the end of this year, so I will write Q4 2024. Put that sticker on there and that goes on my bookshelf, because there are names, email addresses, phone numbers that I've jotted down, in contacts that I've been working through as I've been going through these different goals that I may need to go back to. And I'm not just going to toss this. It's a journal. So there's some really kind of profound, or at least profound to me, thoughts and kind of workings through. So I want to keep this stuff. But I was using this big journal from Lee Valley tools. It's called the Everyman's Journal. Like, they were massive, you know, and so it would take me a year to kind of get through, or, you know, maybe 8 months to get through that. But again, everything would just get lost in there. But now I know I can look back on my calendar. When was I working on that particular goal? I can track down that goal, figure out which quarter it's in, and it doesn't take me very long to find that person's name and number that I need to reach out to. So super practical because everything's right in there. And again, 90-day sprints. So we're not trying to tackle an entire year at once. I just find that so intimidating. Whereas no, I just need to focus next 13 weeks, next 13 weeks, next 13 weeks. And I just find it's much better for my brain. So I hope you enjoy these videos. I know they're going to be a little bit longer. They're going to be a little bit raw, but next time we're going to talk about that, the week in here. And I'll talk to you about kind of how to break down the weekly planner on video number 2. So I'm really glad you picked up a copy of your 100+ Living Planner. It's going to transform your life. Watch out. You will get way more done and stay balanced in it. I'm really looking forward for feedback from you on how this is transforming not only your goals, but your entire life. Talk to you soon.